Okay, so hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I will talk about my rules when it comes to collecting K-pop stuff, and not only like just normal photo cards but basically for everything, I guess. And also let me apologize if there's a weird noise going on. My brother is like cutting trees in the garden, so yeah, I guess he was tired of doing nothing and being quarantined, so he just started cutting trees. So yeah. So my first advice would to make a priority list while about choosing which groups you want to collect, choosing which members you want to collect, and ranking them in order of priority, but also to decide whether you want to collect everything. I mean photos, postcards, photo cards, stickers, seasons, greeting sets, membership kit sets, or just album photo cards. So for me, what I've done is that I placed the members in order priority. So I put Mark first, which takes a major part of my binder, and it's not gonna stop soon. And then I put Jisung, because he's my second priority as of now in 2020. Then we have Taeyong, and I have Xiaojun, and then after Xiaojun I put 17, if I remember correctly. Oh no, there's the NCT part before that, but they take a lot of space in there. Yeah, they're Super M because I kind of put Super M stuff next to NCT for now. And then we have 17 because they are my second O group after NCT and Wavy. So I just put them there, and I just recently started to like collect Vernon. He's not like a top priority of mine for now, but I'm still trying to get his pieces for as much as I can for now. And then yeah, that's basically it. I just put in priority order in my binder so that it helps me getting focused mostly, but I also have a list on my computer to have a clear idea of what I want to collect and who is my top priority. And for that, what I do, as I said in a previous video, is that I find a template to keep track and to avoid buying the same things multiple times, because when you collect and you don't have that much money, well, for me that's the case since I'm a student, sometimes I forgot to write down that I traded something or bought something, and then you end up with two same items. Well, you still can try to find a trade, but if you don't, you lose money, and it's something to avoid in my opinion, but I think everyone thinks the same. And finding templates helps you keeping track of that, so I'll try to put some different templates on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about and different examples, because you can find full templates. I use one for Mark since I collect everything for him, but for other members I just look for album photo cards template, because I don't need the full template and it's easier for me to just see what I need. And for me, I also decided to prioritize trades instead of buying directly. The obvious reason is that, as I said, I'm a student and I don't have that much money, especially considering the fact that I'll be an exchange student next year, so I need to save some money because my parents won't pay for everything, and that's just my opinion. But you most of the time can find trades, and I've done a video about that, so if you're interested in watching, I will just put the link down below. My fourth rule is to set a price range that is reasonable to me if I decide to buy something. So I will first start with Korean normal flowcards. So let me just find one. Did I put there? Oh yeah. So for a normal, such as this one, which is Marks Regulate PC, what I decided to do is not to buy such photo card for more than 10 euros when it excludes shipping, and even 10 euros is a high price in my opinion. Most of the time I buy my Korean normal photo cards for $7 or $8 when I can find them at this price. But I would never buy non-sell cards for more than 7 euros. So for that I'm talking about, let me try to find one in there. I might have one for Felix. So where is it? That's the question. Oh yes. For example, for such a PC, I would never pay more than 7 euros, and for such things, I would never pay more than like 5 euros, and even 5 euros, I think that would be like expensive for such photo card. But yeah, and that's all for Korean normal photo cards. For Korean Kino albums photo cards, I don't have one to show you for now, since my Superhuman Mark Kino is on the way and I still didn't get my Neozone Kino version, so I can't show you one. But I put a rule as well on that, and I took the decision that I would never buy Kino photo card for more than 25 euros, because I think K-pop collectors know that, but Kino photo cards are kind of a pain in the ass to find and to trade for, because not a lot of people buy the Kino albums, or they most of the time just try to find the photo cards directly, like on eBay or Mercari and some stuff, so it makes it harder to find a trade. And if I can't find it, if I can't find it for a reasonable price, or if I just don't find it at all, I will just try to look for a replica. I mean, I'd rather have the real one, but what I decided to do is, for as long as I'm not like, I don't have a real job or something and I can't afford stuff, I would just go for replicas. I wouldn't be ashamed of having replicas. I have some on the way, to be honest with you, because for some photo cards I just know I would never be able to get the real ones, because some photo cards go for like super high prices. For example, like the Marks Winter Fan Meeting PCs, most sets I've seen were sold for 200 euros. And 200 euros is what I used to pay 2 months full of grocery shopping. So yeah, that's a no-no for me. And for my music taste photo cards, so I have some because I collect Huyang. So let me show you. Where is he? He's here. So this one is my music taste photo card, and for those I took the decision I wouldn't buy for more than 15 euros excluding shipping, but most of the time I just went through goes, or I traded with some friends, so I just bought one and I paid 12 euro for an empty one. And for those, I would prioritize bundles if I find some, because most of the time when you buy bundles or sets, people just put a cheaper price. So I would do that most of the time. And for Japanese photo cards, so I have some for Huyang and for Mark. I think that's all, but yeah, I don't remember which one of the three is a Japanese one. But I would just buy them off Mercury because otherwise it's like crazy expensive. And no, I won't buy a PC for more than 40 euro, and it's not a rare PC or something. And if I were to buy it on Mercury, I wouldn't buy one that's more than 20 euros, including the shipping, because otherwise it's just way too expensive for me to keep up. And for non-album photo cards, like this one, for example, it was a Treasure Cafe one, I wouldn't buy anything that's above 40 euros, excluding shipping. This one I was lucky because a friend of mine just got another set for me on day, and I just paid for like the price of the coffee. I guess it was the coffee she took, so I just paid for that and the shipping. So I paid like 12 euros for this one, but I know now it goes for like crazy expensive. But for non-album photo cards that are not crazy rare, I would not go above 40 euros. And for very rare pieces, if I can afford it, I wouldn't go above probably 70 euro, I guess. And even that, it never happened yet, but it will most likely end up happening for my Marks collection soon, so I'll just see, but clearly not over 70 euros. And my rules before buying anything is to look for as many offers as possible and to see which one is the best one, because I had some cases before where I didn't check twice before buying something, and then like 2 days after I found the same thing for sometimes 10 euros cheaper. So I just get super mad, and now I just take the time, I just save everything, and then that's better that way. I also make sure the seller is trustworthy, because I've been scammed not that many times compared to others, but I've been scammed I think 3 times, and it makes you lose money and stuff, and it's just like no. So I always make sure people are trustworthy before buying anything. And I also always make sure that I really can afford it at the moment, that it doesn't put me in a financially dangerous situation. So yeah, I wouldn't I wouldn't buy something if I know I will be like in trouble after that. And also the 6th rule I've put is to not rush anything. I know when you collect, you just want your collection to grow fast, and I myself want my collection to grow fast, but I need to keep in mind, and everyone should keep in mind, that we can't have everything on day, and it takes time to get everything. I mean, I just counted for Mark, I have more than 200 things to collect, so I obviously won't be able to get everything by tomorrow, but when you love it, you just take time, and I think it's the process of collecting that makes it so enjoyable. And the last rule that I've put to myself when it comes to collecting is that I always keep in mind that even if I'm struggling at the moment, I can still find a way later to find the items I'm missing and stuff. Like for example, I've been looking for Mark's Young Lenticular for like 5 months, and I found it on Mercury, and I was so afraid they wouldn't get it, like, because I was like, oh my god, I waited 5 months before finding an offer for that. And yesterday when I came back home after work, I saw an email from Bali and they told me they got it. I waited 5 months before putting my hands on this lenticular, but it will be mine soon. So really, always keep in mind that it always ends up getting between your hands, no matter the way, no matter how long it takes, no matter if you need to go by buying a replica or something. I mean, at the end, whether it's a replica or not, what matters is that you're happy when you open your binder. And I think that that's, in my opinion, what collection means to me, because whenever I open my binder, I just feel so happy. And okay, I can see there's still a lot missing. As you can see, I have a long way to go, a really, really, really long way to go. But at the end, I will get there. I mean, for now, I have more than 35 things on the way for my marks collection. No matter when it comes, no matter how long it takes before coming, at the end of the day, it will be there one day or later. So I just think we have to be patient, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That was a pretty longer video than what I expected, but I hope it was interesting for some of you, and that it might have been helpful as well for some of you. But I really wanted to make such videos because I also wanted to spread that message that it's okay to take your time. It's okay to have a smaller collection than others. It's okay to have less photo cards than others. It's okay not to be able to buy crazy expensive stuff. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I guess I'll see you in another video pretty soon, I guess, because it will most likely be my 81st kit membership, like opening video, an unboxing. Sorry for the noise, my mom is cooking, so yeah. And yeah, I guess I'll see you soon. So please take good care of you and stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye.